no matter what a woman is going to try to accomplish in the worldly sense, compared to her natural power, it's so small. How can it satisfy her? It's not possible. It's impossible. Do you understand? I just told you. In her, she has the industry to birth God. And if she collectively connects with other wombs, they can birth the nation of God, the empire of God, if you prefer. And here she is, working as a lawyer, traveling, jet-setting left and right, and participating in the construct of a prison. Now, I don't want to judge. I'm saying it's infinitely small, and the other potential is infinitely big. When I say this, your average person doesn't understand that. Your average woman doesn't understand this because they have no understanding of what sexuality is, what the womb is. As far as they're concerned, the womb is a source of pain once a month. It's a source of stench. It's a source of expenses. I got to buy a pad. I got to buy a tampon. I got to buy all this junk. It's a source of complications. And as all they know is what they saw in the anatomy books, if they ever looked into it. Maybe they're a little more hippie-ish and they have ceremonies where they collect their blood and give it to the earth. Oh, dear goddess, I've given you my blood. Thank you for all your bounty. Right? Fantastic. Fucking great. Understand what I'm trying to say? So your average woman doesn't know that about herself and the power that she has. Very few people speak about it this way. And let's say you do, it's rare or it's very at the surface. It's made into like cartoon. But that power is in you. But like we say, power is a responsibility. Imagine so if suddenly that you have, let's pretend what I'm saying is true for the sake of conversation. Let's pretend that that's the case. So imagine the power that you have, which means if now you don't birth the God and you don't birth the nation of God, that means you failed. Which means that if you have that power, you must dedicate your entire life to that. Yeah, but look at the world we live in. What is the world suggesting that you should do? You should spend your life consuming and seeking name, fame, and glory. Because you are the most important thing. There's never been something greater than you. You are the most superior, albeit you stink. But that's a detail. This is what the modern world is presenting to you. Now let's come back down to the womb power. What did the womb power say? Your power is to birth God and collectively connect yourself to the other wombs and birth the empire of God. There's never anybody spoke about you. There is no I anymore. Birth God and birth the empire of God. I has disappeared. You're a servant now. Yeah, but you're a servant of the highest caliber with the highest power. And your failure is going to create the suffering of all. Now, who the fuck wants to deal with that shit? Now, that's a big, because you understand, the greater the power, the greater the responsibility. Who the hell wants to deal with that shit? You now have to master womanhood. And if you don't, and you fail, you will suffer the consequences of your failure, because choose duty or choose death. So anyways, this is a powerful sentence. I love it very much. I remember reading it. I was like, yeah, choose duty, choose death. So this is your duty. You're duty bound. But nobody wants this. The scope of it, the magnitude of it is like, even just saying it, those of you who are listening, it would be like, imagine what I'm saying. It's just why I say imagine. I'm like, that's fucked up shit if you think about it. That's really fucked up. I don't want to deal with this stuff. I just want to be a star. I want to be happy. I want to be in love. I want to have my followers. I want to sell makeup. I want to just, buy beautiful dresses and take awesome pictures. I want to sculpt my buttocks. I want to kick her ass and show her that I'm empowered and my business and my brand is better than hers. And I want to go and be living by the beach. And I want to meet a man who's at least 6'3", about 215 pounds, chiseled with a square jaw, with beautiful flowing blonde, wavy hair. I just want to be in love. I want to be important. I want to be part of a community where everybody worships me, but we're all equal.